Our next speech will be by a dear friend of the Tamil community, Rob Oliphant, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
No, I just needed to unmute as well. It is really a wonderful pleasure to be here with you tonight. Thank you, James, for that. And to all, I say vanakkam, and to wish you all a belated, very happy Thai Pongal, but also to mark this occasion as we again celebrate and honor the vibrant culture and heritage of the Tamil community during Tamil Heritage Month. It's a great honor here also to be not only the Member of Parliament for Don Valley West, but also the Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Foreign Affairs. And as such, I also bring you greetings from our Minister, the Honourable Marc Garneau, and to the team at Global Affairs Canada that follows all the issues in the world that I know the CTC cares so much about. It's a great honor once again to be with the Canadian Tamil Congress. And as long as we all need to promise not to tell Frank Scarpitti this, but it's actually okay for me not to have to drive to Markham tonight. That's the only good thing about tonight, is that I am happily doing this from my own home, and I've been enjoying the speeches, honoring the sponsors, but also looking at the arts and culture, the music, the dance, and the vibrancy of the Tamil Canadian population, which is so important to Canada and so important to me personally. Obviously, COVID-19 has affected all of our lives and this event, but CTC has done a great job of gathering us together virtually. And I'm assuming that this will be recorded so that people can follow it throughout the week and send it to friends as well, or get them to be able to check it out. We deeply value the contributions of Tamils in our society in every way. And the gifts that you make charitably, that you make academically, through your professions and your hard work, and simply being good neighbors, is what makes Canada a rich and vibrant and wonderful country. And so we honor that. And I think as I was listening to Mayor John Tory, I was particularly touched as he reminded all of us of that important contribution. But it's not an easy time for Tamils right now. Your mind is often, and your heart is often still in Sri Lanka. We know that, and we know that as minority rights are diminished, as the hope for reconciliation and accountability hasn't always come through, that you continue to worry about family and friends in Sri Lanka, and that the conflict which brought many of you to Canada, and which continued again, in which I walked through many of you with the civil conflict in 2009, are stark reminders of the importance of accountability and justice for all people, and for the valuing of human rights in every country, in every circumstance. And for those of you who lost loved ones through conflict and the strife of Sri Lanka, remembrance is crucial, and reconciliation is even more crucial, but it takes hard work on the part of the perpetrator, especially, to ensure that happens. We're deeply disappointed, as has been mentioned already tonight, to hear of the destruction of the monument at Jaffna University to Tamil civilians who died at Mullaivekal in 2009. And it is one example, a horrendous example, of a government which is not standing up for human rights the way we would hope they would as Commonwealth siblings. So Canada will continue to call for justice, will continue to call for an inclusive, prosperous, and reconciled Sri Lanka. And we are pleased to work towards these objectives with civil society in Sri Lanka, here in Canada, including especially our host, the Canadian Tamil Congress, but all Tamils in Canada who want to have an end to conflict and the continuation of prosperity and the valuing of everyone. Canada will continue to push for progress on human rights, reconciliation, accountability, and transitional justice. And we know that these efforts are critical to bringing about closure to you, for your families and communities, and to deliver real peace and prosperity for all Sri Lankans. So it's been a tough year. It's not getting easier quickly, but we're in this together. And the neighborly contributions of Tamils to charities, to universities, to communities and your professions is what will make Canada get through this horrendous period with grace and health and dignity. And I want all of you to celebrate the best of what was Pongal recently, and will continue to be a year that we will work together. I thank you. I thank to the executive, Danton, and his staff team, as well as the whole executive of the Congress, for the work you do every day, and for the work you've done tonight, for being creative. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Rob Oliphant.